It's been a long day without you, my friend, and I'll tell you all about it when I see you again.
Yo, what's good, homies? It's your boy Steven coming at you with a lit video today. You guys asked for it, I'll give it to you. What should tomorrow's video be on? Play out 3 random hands in a row, no pauses, no cuts. I got you guys. No pauses. Subscribe to the channel. More videos coming every weekday. Here we go. Look at our hand. It is not a good hand. You guys know it. No turbo cards. I'm still going to put up a board. No turbo cards. You guys asked for it. No turbo cards. Steven, how do you play out the hands with no turbo cards? I'm about to show you. Now, I won't lie.
Sometimes may be good, sometimes may be shit.
Sometimes may be good, sometimes may be shit. As Gattuso said, it is not a good hand. It is not a good hand. But we're going to make the most of it. Stick with the game plan as much as possible. We already pendulum summoned. But we're going to go ahead and make 3 electrums. 3 electrums after our pen summon. That's the plan. Like, stick with the plan. Sometimes if your hand's garb, you have to make electrums before the pen summon. Or after the pen summon. And that sometimes that's okay. Because you can still end on a half decent board that'll be enough to win you the game. You don't always have to go with the big play, with the auto win play. You can always go for different plays that lead you 3 or 4 interruptions instead of the 6 auto win board. 3 or 4 usually still gives you the win. So you see here, we already pendulum summoned, so there's really not many lines of play. But you gotta be smart. You gotta look at what you got. You gotta look at your hand. You gotta look at the situation, and you gotta think, how can I put up as many interruptions as possible with the extra deck full of interruptions? Shout out to Jesse Cotton for convincing me to play DD Sav Kepler, and it's amazing, man. Like, it just gave us a free +2 for nothing. You need pluses now. Like with Astro Gone, playing the DD engine is just free pluses. And we just made the 3rd Electrum. I know it's after the pen summon, but it's still 3 Electrums. And one thing to note, sorry for the really shitty quality. Mark my word, I already ordered new equipment online. It's coming in. Whenever it comes in, the videos will be much higher quality. But for now, you guys got to stick with me with this garbage quality. But the second the equipment comes in, the quality is going to be top notch, the best. Now, we just got right there. We got I want you guys to look at something right here. This is pure genius. We pended 2 monsters. We pendulum summoned 2 monsters. And we're going to end with Firewall and a few other monsters on board. Like, look at this. This is 2 monsters. 2 monsters.
He's a genius.
I am a genius. Now, we just stuck with the game plan. We made as many. We turboed whatever we could. And we're going to go into Nightmare card. We're going to hope to draw level 4 because we didn't normal summon yet. Didn't draw level 4. Like, we drew I know there's not a high of a chance to draw Hamster, Alistair. That would have been a 4th interruption. We go into Griffin. And there we go. We got 3 interruptions on a horrible hand. That was a horrible hand. Like, that really was a really bad hand. No turbo cards. We had to pendulum summon 2 monsters. And we still ended up with 3 interruptions on board. That's how you play through bad hands. Take notes, homies. I'm the greatest of all time. On to the next duel. As I told you guys, no cuts. No cuts. I'm just going straight into random duels. It's just me playing with myself. Just so you guys see. The bad hands. 3 random hands. Like, this is no cuts. Just 3 in a row. First hand was garbage. Second hand's good. It's not the best hand in the world. This isn't the best. But it's a good hand. Definitely a good hand. We have 1 turbo and 1 good plus card and abductor. And then this will easily lead to the combo that I showed you guys with Nat Beast, etc., etc. This will lead to the 6 interruption board easily. So we keep going. Drawing contract, it actually sucks because you can only get Kepler in contract. It's just a plus, a small little plus, but it's not as good of a plus as drawing Kepler is. So we go, just keep going. Now, like I said, if you open 1 turbo card and 1 good plus card, you have the entire combo. So you just stick with the game plan. We're going to make 3 Electrums. We open 1 turbo card, but we're going to make 3 Electrums. You have to loop that chronograph. We didn't even open chronograph, but we just send it.
You guys silly? I'm still gonna send it.
Keep looping it now. You take the chrono, special it out, and keep looping chrono's effect. Because if you make one Electrum, that means you can make 3. As long as you also open one good plus card, like an Abductor, a Hamster, any DD card, anything like that, just to get more materials, just to keep special summoning with. So now, pay close attention, because the way that I do this is just genius. So, I want to use Hamster, get the Chronos. I want to use as many cards as I can to plus as often and as much as I can. Bring out the Time Gazer, bring out the Chrono, or bring that out. Now, my line of play over here will be a little different. I want to end on a truly unbreakable board, except for Sphere Mode, and I'm working on it. I'm gonna find some build in the future that gets over both evenly and Sphere Mode. But for now, this will do. So you'll see my end board here. The hand was good, wasn't the best, like I said, but the end board's gonna be amazing. We stuck with the game plan. We got 3 Electrums, Firewall in the middle. We got the Harmo in hand, the Harmonizing. Now we're gonna pend out the Sork, Doriato, and the Harmonizing, just like I told you guys. We're gonna put the Sork at the far end, so you could bring up the Bulb later, and then we bring out Wisdom Eye, and we're lit right now. We're lit. We got the whole combo, as you guys see. We're gonna slowly add everything, but then it was at this point when I noticed you have Chronograph in hand. When you have a way to hamster, if you hamster and bring 2 Chronos back, try and save the 1 Chrono, because you'll be able to make Dragster and possibly Naturia Beast. Dragster and possibly Naturia Beast. So, it was at this point when I was just thinking, like, look, when Lizard gets destroyed, you could special Chrono and bring out a Bulb. So I looked at those two are the normal boards. I could make any of those 2 boards easily right now. Easily. I can make any of these 2 boards easily. But I'm like, you know what? Why don't I go above and beyond? And go Dragster and Naturia Beast. And I'm going to show you guys how to do that right now. Dragster and Naturia Beast. Along with Firewall and I believe it was Griffin as well. But you guys are going to see it's genius. We're going to simply we're going to go into random Metaltron. We're going to destroy Lizard. And then on resolution of drawing the Bulb, we're going to special the Chrono and special the Bulb. It is genius, and this is the way to do both Dragster and Naturia Beast. Because you guys were saying, if you Dragster, you can't Naturia Beast. You're right, I can only do 1. Except if you're a genius like myself, you'll find a way to get both on board. So we go into Metaltron just as a link 3. We're eventually going to link it away. Then we destroy, resolution, Chrono, special the Bulb. Then we go into Dragster. And there we go. Like, an easy, very easy Dragster. With that, we got Bulb engraved too. So we're going to activate Bulb's effect. Bring it out, make a Nat Beast, go into... it's genius. It really is. Now, many of you might not be able to see this board. Now, we couldn't add the Droll. Because we couldn't make the Goblin and do all this. But without drawing the Alistair first. Without just... which we could have added the Droll as well. But this is auto win. This is an auto win. The Droll is engraved if you want to add it back with Firewall. You won't even need Firewall's effect because good luck getting over Nat Beast, Dragster, and Griffin. It's literally, you won't be able to do anything. You won't be able to do anything. You can activate spells, traps, and your monster effects can't be activated. Like, you're done. You're done. Droll's not even needed. You got Nat Beast. What card are they searching with if they can't use spells? What monster are they searching with if their monster effects are negated? Now, or special summon. That's the hand we started with. It was a decent hand. And we ended on Nat Beast, Dragster, Griffin, Firewall, Ash. And that Alistair could have been a Droll if I really felt like it. But you don't even need that much because you already won. So that's two hands. One was decent, one was bad. And we still ended up on 2 good boards. Now we're going to go into the 3rd random duel in a row. These are all duels in a row, by the way. You guys said you bricked with it. But I'm showing you guys. So this is the next one. This time we opened 3 turbo cards, but it's really not as good as it seems. It's really not. Because you can only use 1 of those turbo cards, so it counts as 2 turbo cards. And then you have 3 Pendulum Garnets. We opened two turbo cards and 3 Pendulum Garnets. And we're still going to do the board. For the record, there's no such thing as a Pendulum Garnet, because Pendulums aren't Garnets. I could draw 3 Gi Turtles and still do this exact same play instead of those 3 cards. the Lizard, Curtain Raiser, and Jackal are just Pendulum monsters. I could play a Metal Foes deck. I could play a Metal Foes deck with no Metal Foes spells and traps. And they would still be amazing. Just because they're Pendulums. And the mechanic of it helps out so much with Electrum. So we stick with the game plan. We just go Chrono Turbo. We literally opened 3 Garnets. We opened no plus cards. Thank God we got 1 plus card. It's not even the best in Abductor since it'll be super hard to activate Abductor right now. But you gotta be crafty. I want you guys to pay close attention right here. I want you guys to pay close attention because this is what separates the I have 2 interruptions board that your deck sucks versus the 5 interruptions that I'm gonna put up with this hand. Like, look at the position we're in right now. Does it look like I'm gonna do 5 interruptions? No, but I will. You gotta be crafty. You gotta be smart. You gotta look at every situation and think, you know what? It is possible. I got an Abductor. I got a Hamster and an extra. You know what? We're gonna find a way because you don't give up.
You never give up. You pick yourself up. You brush yourself off. You push forward. You move on. You adapt. You overcome.
You don't give up. You look at the game plan and you don't give up with that game plan. We got Abductor now to one counter. The game plan right now, 3 Abductor, or we're gonna get 3 counters on Abductor. We're gonna add something. We're gonna add a Doriato or a Sork, and we're gonna do the combo. We're gonna make 3 Electrums again, but how are you gonna do it? Oh, I could add Chrono and Specials a minute. Oh, but I don't have no monster. So you know what? I can't do that. So I'm gonna take that. I can't do that. That's gonna do nothing. We're gonna stick with the game plan. Because you know what? We got the greatest Pendulum right now. Rescue Hamster. We got Rescue Hamster. We did normal. We saved our normal just for the Hamster. And then, boom. 3 Electrums, baby. 3 Electrums. And then we bring up two Curtain Raisers, high scales, which we're going to eventually bring back to our hand. Now we got 3 Electrums. But oh wait, you don't have another scale to pop because you didn't open that great. You opened pretty bad. So you know what? That's okay. Because we see a Hamster in there. We're going to send a Sork. Because we got the Sork Doriato combo. We see a Hamster. We're going to use an Electrum to pop an Electrum. Be crafty. Add a Hamster. Make Abductor 2 counters. Use Hamster's effect. Add 2 Curtain Raisers. Make it 3 counters. Boom. We got the whole combo. From a bad hand. You guys would have given up with that hand. You guys would have pendulum summoned after 1 Electrum and leave to a garbage board of 2 interruptions. Not me. Not you guys, if you learn. Not you guys, if you learn a little bit. Now we have an option here. We can use Abductor to add Harmonizing. Eventually, but it'll be tough to go into Goblin. It'll be really tough to go into Goblin because we don't got a Firewall. And Goblin needs to be co-linked. So we go into Doriato, and now we're going to do our old combo plus a bigger board. We got 2 Jackals in there. Sometimes people overthink things. They really do overthink things. We got 2 Jackals count as Macabas because the only thing you got in your hand is Monster Negates. That would have been a Macaba with the Alistair, and we would have sent the Alistair to the grave. 2 Jackals equals 2 Macabas. People underrate Jackal just because it's not an extra deck monster. It's not a fusion. It's not a synchro. It's not an XYZ. It's just a pendulum. But it does the exact same effect as Macaba. It is the exact same thing as Macaba except 100 less attack. Big deal. That means nothing. So I look at this here. I'm thinking, you know, I could really overextend. I could do some random stuff. Some cool plays to maybe end on some other things here. But you know what? You don't got to overextend. You really don't. We could go into Goblin, but we're going to neg big time. So just stick with the original game plan. Acid Roll, baby. You don't always gotta go through Bulb. You gotta be a little crafty. Look at that. 2 Macabas. We're going to Dweller. So we're going to have a Dweller, 2 Macabas, because Jackals are Macabas. Ash Droll. We're going to bring the Curtain Raiser back to the hand because it wasn't necessary. And then we're going to draw a Rescue Hamster for turn. We're going to be set for next turn, drawing a Rescue Hamster for turn. And we're going to have a Curtain Raiser as well. And 5 interruptions. So, and we have a Metaltron. And we have 3 interruptions on board. They're not getting over. Tell me one deck they get over 2 Jackals, a Dweller, Ash, and Droll. You can only get over it with Evenly. And cards like that, which for a bad hand, still having 5 interruptions is insane. Doesn't matter how bad your hand is. Every hand is playable. Every hand. I know some hands you open Ash, Alistair, or whatever.
Best ever. I'm the most brutal and vicious and most ruthless champion there's ever been. There's no one can stop me. Lynx is a conqueror. No, I'm Alexander. He's no Alexander. I'm the best ever.
Mike Tyson said it best, because those hands don't happen to me, because I am the greatest ever. I'm the best ever. Subscribe to the channel, guys. More videos coming soon. What we're going to do now, guys, follow me on Facebook. I'm going to be releasing a poll every weekday. Whatever you guys pick, I'm doing a video on, just like this one. And everyone, make sure to check the description below for more information on my channel, more videos, my Facebook, everything else. Peace.
You guys silly? I'm still gonna send it.